Introducing the Mofos After Dark.
Give him 2 fingers and a fist.
Oh my God. You guys, this is awful.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
The Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys. This is Mofos After Dark. Yes, that's right. It's that time again. Guys, we got the Mofos on the stage. Canadian Crypto in the house. Samson. You all know Samson and Gwen FT, the king of the memes. I took a little nap today.
Oh, yeah, I did too, bro. I needed one.
I had a sandwich and a nap.
I was an angry mofo this morning.
Oh, what happened, Don?
Oh, dude, people were driving like they this morning, dude. I was really about to hop out the car and do some Don this morning. Be an angry mofo.
It seems like you're always kind of a little disgruntled when you're driving.
Dude, I'm always angry when I'm driving because I'm from New Jersey. New Jersey drivers are literally the worst. I've driven in like probably 20 plus states in this country, dude, and New Jersey and New York are by far the most inconsiderate for the states ever. And you just if you have the ability to avoid it, just avoid it at all costs.
Or you can keep batteries and pennies in your cup holder.
Dude, I was thinking D batteries the other day. That's really what I was thinking, man. I was thinking about starting to put some D batteries in the car and just.
Yeah, that seems a little extreme.
No, so
what kind of
when you're from New York and you're a Don, you got to go extreme. You got to go extreme.
No, I understand.
Also, going back to it, I just want to say it's always full send or no send. You got a full send or no send.
What's up, Canadian?
What's up? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You finally get some rest last night after we hopped off that call?
To be honest, no, I haven't. But
oh my God, please get some rest tonight, brother.
I just met a guy from a Twitter space. He's just came to Toronto like 5 weeks ago. He just left to go home. I'm about to go bike home. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. First person I've actually met up with from Twitter.
That's pretty dope.
Be careful, Canadian mofo. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, bro, if you heard some of the stories I've done and I've like nothing has happened. Like in Mexico, the first night I like just hopped into a random car to go to a brothel. And they knew I had like almost $250 cash because they told me I had to bring it. And just some guy drove me like 20 minutes off my resort, and I just trusted him. And luckily, they didn't kidnap me because they could have very easily. But
Canadian's really a mofo, guys. Just so you really understand, he's a mofo to like the purest.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Hey, Canadian, did you go see the Donkey Show?
What?
Do you know what that is?
Care to share?
No, the Donkey Show. You said you were going to some place in Tijuana to a strip club, but was it the Donkey Show?
No, this was in Cancun. I was actually going to buy illegal substances from a taxi driver, and he gave me this little brochure and said it was for.
You have to say allegedly.
Oh, allegedly. This guy gave me a ledger. This Mexican taxi driver, and I couldn't get into it to figure out how much it was on the ledger.
What were you trying to score, man?
Allegedly score.
Allegedly up here in Canada, it snows a lot. So like.
Oh my God! So you were in Mexico in a random taxi cab, going to a strip club trying to score some allegedly.
This wasn't even so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go to the whorehouse, whatever, or the brothel. Sorry, brothel. Once I got home to my place, it was late at night. It was my first night. I got enough tequila in me, and then I just called this number and decided to go. And it was not like a strip club. It was like a sketchy house, like completely off.
1-800 get some.
Yeah, it was. There was some really fine merchandise, but it was definitely a very sketchy environment. It was like the house looked sketchy. There was this huge guy. Like I'm a big guy, and he made me feel like tiny. And yeah.
And he made you bring the cash. He's like, bring your $200 or else.
Told me to bring that. They said, go get the cash or whatever. They said a car will come and pick me up outside my resort. Like this wasn't scheduled by the resort. This was scheduled by a random brochure I got from a taxi driver. And so yeah, this car.
Wait, they have brochures for allegedly selling illegal substances?
No. This wasn't for the substances. This was for the brothel, for the substances. Well, I already got the substances.
This story just keeps getting crazier and crazier.
Oh, the whole trip was crazy. The next.
Hey, I've been to Hong Kong. It's super sketch in Tijuana. So tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah. So either way, I get to there. I'm so cocky. He tells me 45 minutes, and then there's 15-minute cleanup. And I'm like, no, you told me I get an hour on the phone. And I'm arguing with these fucking two big motherfuckers. And I'm by myself with like all this cash, 20 minutes away from my resort, no phone, no idea where the fuck I am. And I'm sitting there arguing with them. And they're like, okay, you get the hour. And I'm like, and I want a beer. And so they give me the beer. And then they have the workers come in one at a time. And then I go out of the room and they're all in a line. Yeah, and then they're all in a line. And I had to literally point at which one. I get to my time. I go outside and I couldn't see a car. I'm like, man, there's supposed to be a taxi to pick me up. And so I see like a car and it didn't really look like the same guy. I start walking towards it. And then luckily I heard some guy, hey. And he called me over and brought me back to my resort. And then everything was perfect. I went to bed. And then the next day, another tractor.
Oh, my God. Sounds like an interesting night. I'm glad you made it home safely, man. Sounds super sketch.
Yeah, I think my resort was like $4,000, and then I think I spent like another $5,000 down there just because I think I always had at least 2 drinks in my hand. It was good.
Amongst other things, right?
Oh yeah. I let 2 French women, a mother and a daughter, shave my beard off the second night, and I had a big beard. So then everybody on the resort, they knew me as the guy that shaved my beard off because I had a hickey on my neck now and I had no beard. And yeah, it was a crazy trip. I ended up dating that French girl for 8 months after. She lived in Ottawa. And French Canadians have a reputation that they definitely live up to.
Oh, yeah?
They're a little bit more promiscuous and more open with their body compared to the Ontario women. So they say. And I can verify that is confirmed.
You can verify it? Well, I think that's awesome, man. I'm glad that like you've been out and experiencing Mexico and other places. But yeah, I definitely feel like you could be safer. So what's up with this guy? J-Ron, by the way, is up on the stage. It
wouldn't be very mofo of him to be safe.
Yeah, no, I understand. He's definitely an unsafe mofo. No doubt about it. I mean, right now he's meeting up with some guy from Turkey. God knows what's going on.
Yeah, well, in all honesty, the guy did seem like he just moved here. He doesn't know many people that all his group of people are all Turkish, and they don't really speak English. So he just wants to.
Yeah, but bro, you've been with him for like 2 hours, and you're like, sorry, what was your name again?
No, I left now. I'm on my bike going home, but. I do anything, man. I remember one time I blacked out on a bar crawl in Ottawa, and then I woke up at a strip club in Quebec, and I don't know how I got there. And I started hanging out with this guy from Peru, and I was like, "Oh, Peru! I hear they got some good cocaine down in Peru." And then we were talking, and he was an old guy too, and we partied and Quebec for the night.
Damn, Canadian, you got some hell of stories, bro.
Yeah, all of this stuff, how much it shaped me and everything. I ended up putting myself into like 30 grand in debt. And then I've basically been just grinding my ass off, living like bare minimum for like 3 years now.
That's a lot of hookers.
No, actually, I've only slept with one hooker.
I mean, but it sounds like, legit though, Canadian, sounds like you're like stories and experiences are priceless though, right? I mean,
oh yeah,
it sounds like you got some stories, right?
Yeah, I'm really, 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 really grateful for the things that I've had given and opportunities. Like it all stems because of my childhood has always been crazy, but the Canadian government has paid like $60,000 in like my rehab and counseling. So I've had like top of the line PTSD counselors and just stuff that other people don't have resources to. And that's kind of what has shaped me into the successful person that I am today. So I am very grateful for that.
Well, I'm very proud of you, Canadian.
I am currently biking down the middle of the road, mofo.
You chasing your mofo down the road? How did you let it escape?
Bro, My inner mofo is always on the run. You gotta let it be free.
No, you gotta run with
Free.
your mofo, not after it.
No, I am flying with it, bro.
So you're riding a bike in the space?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the goats at?
I was actually gonna stop at Bryce's house, the man, the myth, the legend of the art.
Oh my God, you're going to this guy's house now? You were looking at his artwork, quote unquote, and then now you're going to his house?
Oh, he's like my neighbor, pretty much.
I can't believe these are recorded. You really can't make this up.
Yeah, and we got to keep this radio friendly. Announcement coming, but we never know where this could go.
Just so you guys know, we are now with the surprise guest, VIP, Bryce himself.
Oh, this is your homie?
Here, I'd like you guys to ask him if you guys got any questions.
Hey, number one, I just want to ask a question to the artist. Are you safe?
Am I safe?
Are you okay? Is everything all right? Do I need to call 911 or something?
I'm pretty bored with my life, obviously, but yeah, other than that, it's great.
So what is it like being homies with Canadian Crypto?
I don't know. He's always around.
Was he? Oh, I bet. Was he? Did he just roll up to your house on a 10-speed?
No, actually, a buddy of mine brought him by. He's a really cool guy. He's showing me a lot.
Hey, I have some fools roll up to my house on a 10-speed once in a while. The making the crib hot. You know what I'm saying?
For somebody that's like half my age, he's showing me and teaching me a lot. And he's one of my like friends that'll show up if I'm like sick or something. He shows up with like food, and like the only thing is he brings his girlfriend over here every once in a while. I don't know about that, but I mean it's pretty solid.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I don't know about that one. I don't know if that's a friend and then you're getting jealous that the girlfriend is coming. I'm not sure what's really going on here. I don't know.
Yeah, it's bad. It sounds like bad news, bro. Looks like we got Paco, our official resetter. Paco, you're late. What happened?
My friend's like leaving New York this week, and we're doing like a whole like wish you well kind of week. So I was at a group dinner, but GM, we're after dark. So stoked to be here. Super stoked to be here.
Yeah, thanks, Paco. That's why we keep you around, bro, because you're so level-headed.
Well, how did you make it through?
Only that. That's the only reason to keep around.
Bro, his head doesn't look very level in his PFP.
No, it's J-Ron. You know J-Ron, right? J-Ron is the face of the Mofos, bro.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Canada Handlebar?
No. He didn't. No, he didn't win the contest.
That's who should have.
No, he's
the rigs.
He's the unofficial.
Guys, I think we should have a contest. Best handlebar mustache.
Oh, I thought we were on like a finger and goats type beat. My bad.
No. Canadian is the unofficial face of Mofos. J-Ron is actually the winner. He's the actual face of the Mofos.
J-Ron's wallet was bigger than the Canadians, and he may have tipped the things.
A little bit of collusion.
You think he paid for the votes? You think he paid for votes? J-Ron,
guys,
this is absurd.
Guys, I think we're having a little bit of a conversation of collusion here, and I think we should entertain it.
Yeah, Canadians asking for a recount.
I mean, what are we going to take another vote, or how are we feeling about it, guys?
J-Ron, how do you feel about this? He's accusing you of like...
J-Ron, he's accusing you of rigging the election.
No, I can't help that. I've got a nice community behind me, so they really supported on the platform, and they came through at the last minute. Yeah.
Was there
so
any
basically
collusion?
You had people that liked you more than they like Canadian? Is that what you're saying?
No, that was not the intent at all. No.
So what you're saying is that there was no collusion.
I
because I play music for them and I entertain them occasionally.
Yeah, I think literally people looked at J-Ron and they looked at Canadian and was like, J-Ron looks more like a mofo than Canadian. It was literally who's the face of the Mofos.
I don't know. That handlebar mustache is pretty mofo.
Well, he screwed up because he didn't put the picture of him on the 10-speed. That would have sealed the deal.
Well, then there's the mistake right there. You can't ask for a recount.
That would have been the deal breaker right there.
Dude, you should have put a picture of you riding a bike in the space. That's what you should have put.
Bro, I should have put J-Ron in the front of my bike. I
need some of what makes your imagination like this, brother, because I think my stress would go away like that if I had some of what made your imagination go like that.
Mofos After Dark, bringing you the laughs and the cringe.
Not since I was in the Army have I heard a more disturbed conversation than what I just witnessed.
You're listening to the Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah. If you're in the Twitterverse, tune in for our Mofo After Dark recording live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitter Spaces. Follow at MofoNFT on Twitter and set alerts for showtime.
Paco lives in New York. Paco, do you drive? Just kind of off topic.
I mean, I'm in New Jersey.
I drive fast. I don't park well, so it's probably best I live in the city.
That came out of left field.
Yeah, Paco. So, hey, Crypto Don, Paco is a New York driver. How do you feel about that?
I don't. Paco, who do you think is worse, New Jersey or New York? I'm curious to hear your opinion.
Mexico's worse than both of them.
Maniac, no.
My mother always taught me if it doesn't fit, force it, and I've used that lesson on the road, and it just
it's words. Oh, God. This went so much further sideways than I thought this could ever go. That was such a simple question.
Oh, my hands up. Be careful. Yeah. Worst drivers? I don't
it's close.
Know.
It's really close.
That would be Israel or Italy.
Which one has the least mofos?
I'm telling you, Mexico, man, straight scare you to death.
Paco, I don't think we're going to be able to finish this conversation.
You nailed it on that one, Maniac. Yeah, Mexico, man, they'll run over your ass.
Rio's pretty bad.
Is Rio, J-Ron, is Rio worse than New York or New Jersey?
Are we just listing the most degenerate cities in the world? Because, like,
bro, I heard
somebody
Sweden is really bad.
But go to South Africa and you will get out of your car and just start crying on the side of the road.
Bro, up in Nunavut, they got some bad drivers, bro.
Nunavut?
Like in the Safari. Yeah, but it's Safari.
What? What the hell is Nunavut?
Bro, what's like Nunavut?
It's like
is it like you're not having Nunavut?
It's like really far north in Canada. Like nobody really knew what to call it, and I guess there's people that live up there. Apparently, I don't know what made them feel the urge to go up into like the coldest part and the snowiest part of Canada that like doesn't get sunlight for half of the year. But yeah, I think that they have really bad drivers, I would assume, because there's so much snow, it's so cold, and it's icy.
But that's based on conditions. That's not based on just being a mofo.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
they're mofo enough to live up there.
You don't have to be an asshole to slide into it.
Yeah, you don't have to be an asshole to skid. You can just be a shithead and just just not know how to drive in the snow.
Right, you could be.
And then I saw some of the craziest drivers was in a place called Rostov on Don in Russia. I went there for a week.
Well, yeah, if you go to Russia,
I couldn't get out of there
assume that they're all drinking vodka, J-Ron.
Hey, J-Ron, what's this place called again? What's it called in Russia?
What?
You said that's got the bad drivers?
It's called Rostov on Don. It's a riverside city. And yeah, they just don't know how to drive there for sure.
Do people drive into the river?
No, but we had a party on the side of the river, and that was quite a lot of fun, unexpected. But in the road, like late evening, the young people, the cops don't care. It was weird.
In the road?
On the road, the middle of the main road, they would do, wheelies, tire burnouts and stuff. And I wasn't expecting that in Russia.
That sounds like dude, everyone's drinking vodka and has cars.
Yep.
What else do you expect to happen?
Yeah, but how do they
in Compton?
Yeah, but how do they do wheelies, J-Ron, in a car?
If a car has enough torque, it can.
Or not wheelies. What do you call it when you burn out? Yeah, they do burnouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say. They burn in a car when you do a burnout is a burnout.
Donut.
Yeah, it's a burnout. Burnouts and donuts. There we go. Yeah. With a bit of sushi on the side. Yeah.
Nice little bit of Tokyo Drift.
Paco, do you do burnouts in New York or New Jersey or what was it?
I do burnouts.
I don't drive, man. I just walk. Like I live in the city. Like I don't like that's why I moved. You know.
Bro, if you run really fast, could you do like a
Canadian? You should loan him your bike.
Bro, I think me and J-Ron should have a 10-speed racing challenge.
Is that going to be the recount?
Yo, on foot, I'll race every chimp in this room right now on foot. I'm probably faster than everybody. Not even gonna lie. I'm pretty quick.
I'm just gonna cheat. I'm gonna do like the. You ever watch The Office when Michael Scott takes the taxi in the race?
Bro, have you guys seen The Dictator where the guy like pulls out a gun in the race and he starts shooting?
Yeah. Oh God. Are we allowed to do that?
I don't know. It's in Mofos.
Is that too
What country is the race taking place in?
If you're in the Twitterverse, tune in for our Mofo After Dark recording live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Twitter Spaces. Follow at MofoNFT on Twitter and set alerts for showtime. Mofos After Dark, bringing you the laughs and the cringe.
Not since I was in the Army have I heard a more disturbed conversation than what I just witnessed.
You're listening to the Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah.
Like, Canadian is literally the face of Mofos. That's kind of...
The face of Mofos. I love it.
Like, if we had a billboard, I would put him right on the billboard.
Yeah, I think we should put Canadian in our Tickle Me Mofo line, and it could just be Tickle Me Handlebar.
That is the best. Oh my God.
Mofo ambassador?
Yeah.
Does Pepper have some comp?
Just give him the brand ambassador role. That's like the best role.
Mr. Mofo.
Oh, Canadian, are you ready for the YouTube interviews?
Yeah, I love it.
By the way, J-Ron, Mr. Pickle, for me, it's tough to choose. That's why we had to let the community choose between Canadian and the J-Ron. They're both tied for first, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I had to vote for J-Ron just because I think that's gonna take his Tinder profile game to the next level. Canadian though, that handlebar mustache, he just makes me want to go chug a Keystone Light on the train tracks, you know?
Oh yeah, he knows. And by the way, his first entry was a picture of him getting out of the shower, and everybody was like, "That's so inappropriate."
Yeah,
this is at least PG-13, right? Jeez.
Yeah. So good. The confidence.
Did you say Keystone Light? I thought it was Natural Light.
Hey, Natty's good too, but I try to think of myself as a upper scale. I like to go with the Keystone.
Connoisseur.
A connoisseur.
Oh, I'm a connoisseur. It's called It's Boone's Farm Strawberry.
Oh, you drink Boone's Farm?
Not anymore.
Dude, so let me tell you about Boone's Farm. The most hungover I've ever been was off of that. And my dad, my dad and my mom have a story where I pretty much came into this world because of that. So that's hilarious that you brought that up.
Funny.
That and MD 2020, man.
No, the worst.
Oh my gosh,
that was the worst.
Yeah, that's like Four Loko.
Yeah, baby, let's go. See, that's what I think of when I see the Mofo skulls. I think of it's the perfect logo for on the bottom of a skateboard, drinking MD 2020, lighting shit on fire by the train tracks. You know.
100%. I think Canadian's phone died. That mofo rugged.
Rugging
Mofo got the rug pulled out.
That mofo rugged. He did. That mofo rugged. He's like, dang it, Grandma, bring me the charger.
Yeah, bet you won't.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that guy, dude. Him and J-Ron, so awesome. And you know what it was with J-Ron? I think it was the what do you call it? The glamour shots. That was the glamour shot. And I think it really got to people.
It was the glamour shot of the mofo that would put him over the edge.
Yeah, J-Ron, he got all the votes because he had a glamour shot. See, Canadians was just done with a cell phone. So J-Ron's was nice and staged and...
Yeah, it was professional.
Yeah, Yeah.
He really put the care into it.
You guys know, have you ever seen Glamour Shots, Mama Bear?
Oh, I've seen them. I've actually had one done.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I'm almost 47. I think people forget that fact. I sound 12, but I really am old. I did. My husband had an extended period of time where he was away from home, and so I was walking through the mall, and they were like, "Ooh, have these?" And I was like, "Sure, why not? I'll pay you $35 to put 85 pounds worth of makeup on my hair and take awful pictures." And so they never got sent to anyone. They're sitting in a box somewhere, and we've never displayed them ever. But I did it.
I think that should be a 1 of 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
good Lord,
no doubt. Hey, Mr. Pickle, do you know what Glamour Shots are, Mr. Pickle?
I have a feeling you're going to take this way out of left park, but I would like to say yes, I know what Glamour Shots are.
Yeah, Glamour Shots. It used to be a photography studio, and they would really pack on the makeup, and they would stage you and put you in this nice setting and all that stuff. And I think
hold a fishing pole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fist under the chin, all that stuff.
Classic. That's like that's when you're rocking the mullet with no shame. When you're like 8 years old with the mullet, you know.
Exactly. That's we had J-Ron and Crypto in the same space. I wish I could have got them both up here because they really went at it.
Man, he's a partying mofo right now.
Yeah, Canadian, don't go too far. We need our ambassador to stay close. Plus, if we can get J-Ron up here, J-Ron and Canadian Crypto went at it. Literally, it was like they were both running for president, and people voted, and unfortunately, it was a landslide. J-Ron with the glamour shot took the vote, but Canadian Crypto, in my opinion, is still got the best face for the job. Like you cannot go wrong with those handlebars. Just absolutely amazing. I got to tell you, like when I dreamed up the Mofos, I never believed we would find such a perfect spokesman. So good on you, Canadian.
The proceeding was presented by the Mofos. Thanks for listening to Mofos After Dark. Oh, yeah.